YMCA Camp by Harbour has been looking for a permanent location rather than a year-by-year lease facility to accommodate their growing numbers of campers and families. With the Lake Lanier project still in full swing, an opportunity has arisen to move closer to Atlanta but continue giving campers the same experience they're accustomed to in North Georgia at the Lake Burton, Raven Gap, and Chala Key sites. Lake Allatoona will also be used to serve the community with a year-round program during the retreat seasons of spring and fall. When Lake Lanier opens in 2013, YMCA Camp by Harbour will operate 3 premier sites. Here with me today, host of the Fifth Skills Show, Andy Miller. Andy, it's great to see you today.
Great to see you, Reg.
Okay, now I do have a couple questions to ask you about this new Allatoona site.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, so what are you here to talk to us about today?
Well, I'd love to talk about the new High Harbor facility that is going to be on 85 acres of land at Lake Allatoona for the YMCA of Metro Atlanta. It's going to be awesome.
Where is the camp? Where exactly is the camp?
Camp is actually 45 minutes northwest of Atlanta, so it's really close. You just take I-75 to exit 283, go east for about 3 miles until you reach the gates of Lake Allatoona in Cartersville, Georgia. It's going to be real exciting.
So when you have a major decision like this, you have to start to wonder who exactly is going to be impacted by this decision, by this new site.
Well, a lot of people are going to be impacted, Reg. And I think specifically it's going to be the campers, alumni campers, new campers, and the staff. It's really an exciting time for all of them to, see this new site and get to experience Lake Allatoona for what it is.
Okay, and for the Lake Allatoona site, when are we expecting it to actually open up?
Well, the camp is going to open May 29th for the summer of 2011, first for the first group of LITs. And then on June 5th, all other campers will be able to come. Gates will be open for them. And the last day of camp for the summer of 2011 will be July 30th. So it's really going to be exciting. And the dates are fast approaching, to be honest.
Okay, so we're hearing all these great things about the new site, but still I think what a lot of people are going to start wondering is why? Why make this decision and why now?
Well, we're moving to Lake Allatoona for several reasons. One of the main reasons is that it's a permanent site. We're able to get away from the year-by-year lease that we had at Raven Gap and pick up this 30-year lease at Lake Allatoona to make it our own, which is really going to be incredible. Also, we're able to move closer to Atlanta, but still have the same experience that we have at Lake Burton and that we had at Raven Gap and Chala Key. And have that great camp feel. There's still going to be year-round retreats in the spring and the fall. And once Lake Lanier gets open in 2013, it's really going to be incredible. And Camp by Harbour is going to have 3 premier permanent locations all around Georgia, which are just going to be great.
Okay, now you bring up a great point about the Lake Lanier project. How exactly is this new site going to affect that Lake Lanier project, or is it going to affect the Lake Lanier project?
It's actually not going to affect Lake Lanier at all. The Lake Lanier project is still in full swing, and the Lake Allatoona site is not going to hinder Lake Lanier at all. So Lake Lanier is going to be, just as going strong as it ever has been. All
right, wonderful. Now, is there anything else, anything auxiliary that you'd like to tell us about this new site?
Absolutely. There's so much that I would love to tell you about camp. I mean, Lake Allatoona is going to have an incredible summer lineup right here. I mean, we're going to have 8 weeks of camp. We're going to have three-week sessions of LIT. We'll have all Pathfinder cabins 1 through 8. We'll have Trailblazers, water sports, ALC, even day camp. We're going to have 5 ski boats, 1 pontoon boat, a brand new dining facility. All cabins are going to have air conditioning. We've got a 30-year lease agreement, like I said. And also, we're not taking away any from the Lake Lanier project. And we have ended a great relationship since 1996 with the faculty and staff at Raven Gap and Coochie School, which is an incredible thing because, we don't want to leave out on a sour note, and we sure didn't. We left out with plenty of friends still there, and that's a great thing to have always.
Okay, now, there's going to be a lot of new people, a lot of returning people. What's one piece of advice that you can give to the newcomers or the returners about this new site? What can they expect?
Well, the one thing that comes to mind, do you remember that time that we were cooking and we were trying to cook spaghetti together, and Chef LeBlanc was there.
I do.
But he kept putting whipped cream all over everything. It was the grossest thing. You remember that? We tried to eat it?
I do remember.
What was that thing he said? He said something to us.
The great chef said something along the lines of, "Andre, register early." Excuse me. My apologies. I believe it was something around register early.
You know, that is exactly what it was. It was register early. So if there's any piece of advice that I could give to anybody, it's to register early. This Saturday, September 11th, is when registration opens up for Lake Allatoona and Lake Burton, both of them. So kids, tell your parents you got to get registered. New campers, old campers, anybody, staff, just let you know. Registration this Saturday, so let everybody know and register early. Spots are going to fill up fast, especially at Allatoona. Lake Burton always fills up fast. I don't have to tell you guys that. So that's really all I got to say. That's been it.
Andy Miller, great speaking with you.
Thank you, Reg.
This is DJ Beats Production.